Hello, it's Saturday the 5th of December 2015 and I'm sitting here in a rather relaxed mode this morning, boys, or this afternoon, boys and girls. I'm very relaxed. I have been very, very busy this morning. Yes! Oh, yes. And by the way, there's a little bit of music today. I've got a wonderful singer for you to have a little listen to shortly again. But this morning I got up, had my breakfast and went straight away to the bank to put my wages in from last night. We can't have it hanging around the house, dear. I might accidentally spend it. Money is not there to be spent. It must be put in the bank immediately and saved and saved and saved for that rainy day. Well, it hasn't been rainy here. It's been very windy here in Royal Berkshire. Yeah, oh, a bit of nakedness there. Is that doing anything for you? There was a little bit of nakedness there. I do apologise, and I do try and stick within the guidelines of the Facebook and YouTube organisations of cleanliness, boys and girls. This is a clean channel. A clean channel suitable for all people from ages just come out of their mothers to death. That's what these programmes are suitable for. Anyway, so I went there to the bank on my bicycle. I came back here and I've painted the fence this morning. A couple of months ago, I did the new part of the fence. And I thought I'd leave the old part until next year when the plants have died down. But, you know, it's been so warm. I'm not talking about summer type weather, you know, but it's certainly not cold out there. So I thought I'd do the other part of the fence. Of course, I completely forgot that it was windy, and I did get quite a lot of green spray paint all over my face. I look like I got some awful disease, the Green Death. That was a Doctor Who actually with John Pertwee. Anyone remember that? The Green Death on Doctor Who. Yes, where this green came on their bodies and faces, and gradually took until the whole thing was green. I looked a bit like that this morning. So I've painted my fence. I've done some washing as well. I've had lunch, and then I had a shower to get rid of all the green out of my hair. And here I am chatting away to you on this lovely Saturday afternoon. I must thank the governor at Central Station last night, Martin. They were having a little bit of... I do a karaoke at Central Station in 37 Wharfdale Road, King's Cross, every Monday and Fridays from 8 o'clock. And if you come Monday, it's cheap drinks, dear. Cheap! Cheap, cheap, cheap! That's what it is. And he made me these little... I don't know if he made them for me or they were left over from the do upstairs. Doesn't matter. These little cheese... and I don't know what they're called, cheese and spinach, like parcels, things in pastry. Oh, absolutely delicious. Bit salty, but very, very nice indeed. So thank you for those. I let you off the chips, because I did order chips earlier on, and down came this, well, it wasn't a large plate. You know the little plates that you have a roll and butter on? It was a plate like that. It must have counted out 7 chips onto that. God's sake. I mean, I know you're tight, dear, but honestly, 7 chips? God, and there was me getting thinner and thinner while I was performing for you for 5.5 hours with a pittance, dear. A pittance! God's sake, 5.5 chips. But to make up for that, I had these little cheese and spinach pastry parcels, which was absolutely delicious. We'll have some more of those. Thank you very much. Talking about the weather, I see the people up north are moaning again, dear. Oh, honestly, it's the people in Cumbria. Oh, we're going to be flooded. It's a little bit of water, dear. Don't go on and on about it. Honestly, what is wrong with people? Tiny little bit of rain comes down out of the sky. Okay, maybe the river has risen a little bit more, but honestly, you go on and on about it, dear. You know, buy a boat. Noah had the right idea. He knew there was a lot of rain coming, so he built his own one. Why can't you do the same instead of moaning on the television all the time, dear? A red weather alert, my foot. Honestly, dear. Bit of rain, stop moaning. Yesterday, I was rather let down, I'm afraid, boys and girls. I was let down by Homebase. Yes, now I quite like Homebase. Oh, what's that noise? Oh, it's the washing machine going into overdrive. The washing machine has just gone to warp speed. Zzz, Can you hear it? Maybe not. I hope it doesn't keep the cat awake up there. Anyway, so I went to Homebase to collect these two... When was it, yesterday? Yes, it was. No, it wasn't. No, it was Thursday. Went to Homebase to collect the fence painting paint. What's it called? Caprinol, I think it is. Caprinol or something like that. Forest green. I quite like the colour. They didn't have pink, unfortunately, so I went with green. And I ordered it in the shop. They said, okay, it'll be here tomorrow. Are you sure about that? Yeah, it's come up on the receipt. It shows me the receipt like that. So yesterday, I went down. No. Yep, that was... what day was that? One moment, please. I'm losing the will to live here. No, that was Wednesday. So Thursday, I went down to Homebase to collect my items. So off they go, you know. Come back with a folder of all these bits of paper. Oh, I'm ever so sorry, sir. They've only bought 3 items in this morning. Yours is not one of them. I said, well, you said it would be here. Did you get a phone call? No, I didn't get a phone call. But you told me it would be here today. Oh, right. And then the boy says, oh, if I give you this phone number, if you ring this number. I said, no. I'm not ringing any bloody phone number, dear. You sort it out. I'm in your shop. You sort it. If you think I'm going to ring an 0845 number and press 1 to speak to that dickhead, 1 to speak to that arsehole, you've got another thing coming, dear. You sort it out. Oh, okay then. I may not have spoken exactly like that, but you get the drift, okay? So then he picks up the phone, right? I see him, and then I saw him pushing buttons. 1, 5, 2, right? Then he's put the phone on the side. I can hear music. Usually I only hear voices. I hear voices in my head all the time. Buy that. Don't buy that. That sort of voices. It's the voices that are telling me to kill them, mother. It's the voices. The voices are speaking to me. They are speaking. You get the general idea. And but this time I could hear music, and I'm looking around. I'm looking for perhaps a band, a group that has just turned up. And no, couldn't see one erection or anyone like that. Or Britney Face, Britney Sprout. Don't know what her name is. There was no one there, Beyonce with a fat ass, she wasn't there. J-Lo wasn't there. No, where is this music? Oh, and I realised it was coming from his telephone. He'd put the phone back on the receiver and they were playing the Hold music. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't Greensleeves. Da 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 da. It wasn't that one, but it was. And I thought, if you think I'm going to stand here now, you're waiting for your company to answer your call, you've got another thing coming. And he says to me, do you mind if I just serve the other gentleman here? I said, yes, I do. I said, I tell you what, just forget it and cancel it. Oh, right, okay, sir. He said, I'll have to have your credit card. So I handed over my American Express. Nice people to do business with. Handed over and I typed in the PIN code. And I got my refund and I was out the door. Don't muck me about, dear. I don't like to be mucked about. Right? So I got home. This would be Thursday afternoon. I went straight onto Amazon, where I buy most of my stuff now, I've got to say. And I ordered these two bottles of this green stuff. And a little thing come estimated delivery day Monday. Okay, so and it says estimated. So I don't mind if it doesn't come Monday. They haven't told me it will be there Monday. Fair enough. Estimated date of delivery Monday. Fair enough. Right? So that was that. And then later on that night, I got this message. Your items have been dispatched and are out for delivery tomorrow. Huh? Friday comes and they're here. Wonderful. And as always, and I cannot speak highly enough of Amazon. I've never ever had a problem with them, and they always seem to deliver when they say, or even before. There was one item, what was it again? I think it was printer cartridges one night. I ordered from work, 10 o'clock at night, 10:30 at night, I ordered these printer cartridges. They came the next morning. Amazon have got the delivery thing down to a T. No wonder if these other shops cannot sort it out, then we'll all go to Amazon. Absolutely. I gather, watching a programme Watchdog the other day, Argos are trying to do this, and I'm not succeeding. There's a lot of people complaining to Argos. They say they're going to get if you order something by 6, it will be delivered to you by 10. God knows how they're going to achieve that. Well, according to this Watchdog programme, they're not. It's all going hideously wrong, and people are just not getting their stuff. And the other thing they're doing is the 60-second delivery, right? That is, if you order something to pick up in store, right, they then give you a time at which to appear in your shop, and then you pick it up within a minute. That's not happening either. There was a couple of people on there who've waited over an hour in the store, because they're all scratching their heads. One bloke said he ordered, I think it was Lego. This was on Watchdog this week. Ordered Lego, and he could see the item on the shelf at the back. His item was there, but they couldn't give it to him because they couldn't find the paperwork. It's a bloody joke. It's a bloody... Oh, got cut off there. People are just stupid. They have no common sense anymore. Because it's not written down on a piece of paper, they can't deal with it because it's not company policy or anything like that. Or it does get on my nerves, dear. So I would recommend, as I often do, that you buy all your stuff on Amazon. They will give you an estimated day and it will arrive generally on or before that day. Absolutely. I really give up with some of these places. So that was my home base experience. All right, gang. That's all for my little chit chat today. I now have some music for you. A young lad from Italy called Dan often comes along to my karaoke nights, and he was at Central Station last night, so I thought you'd like to see him singing a song. He's going to sing for you Run by Whitney Houston. Have a lovely Saturday, and I'll see you soon. Here's Dan. Bye-bye now.
There's so much that you just don't see, but you only take your time. I know in my heart you find. Oh, boy, you're scared sometimes, but always strong. Can't you see the hurt in me? I feel so all alone. I wanna run to you. I wanna run to you. Want to hold me in your arms and keep me safe from harm. I wanna run to you. But if I come to you, tell me, will you stay? Will you run away? Each day I play home with someone, always uncomfortable, but at night I come home and turn the key. There's nobody there, no one cares for me. Oh, what's the sense of trying hard to find your dreams without someone to share them with? And tell me, what does it mean? Hold me in your arms and you keep me safe from harm. I wanna run to you, but if I come to you, tell me, time.